Welcome to the 145th edition of Spooky Reviews from Spooky Ventures. The movie I'm looking at this time is a DVD release of Doll Graveyard. Now this movie comes from Full Moon, and I've been very clear about my near obsession with Charles Band's Full Moon features in their films. This movie, as you might guess, plays to one of the strengths of Full Moon, killer dolls. Now, it doesn't fall into either the Puppet Master or Demonic Toys universe. Instead, we have dolls brought to life seemingly by the belief of a ghost girl, and they are seeking vengeance. The opening prologue scene is potent, but after that the film gets a little slow for a while. Once the killings start, though, it is much better. The main storyline here is that a young girl was buried in an unmarked grave with her dolls by her father. 100 years later, a young man living in the house where the girl lived digs up one of the dolls, a samurai. That sets a series of events into motion and unleashes the mini killing machines. I have to say that two of the kills here are wonderfully uncomfortable. One involves someone losing an eye, which is sort of one of my freak-out points. I guess we all have them. This just happens to be one of mine. The other attack is likely to be a cringe moment for any man watching. I think that probably tells you exactly what I'm talking about without telling you what I'm talking about. Now, those two things weren't enough for me to turn away from the screen, but they were pretty unsettling. Overall, this takes a little longer than I would have liked to get going, but once it does, it's a fun, bloody horror fest. It features some interesting, if somewhat stereotypical characters. Then again, you don't come into something like this looking for rich characters. It's all about the blood and kills, and this has a lot of both of them. There is one other supernatural angle to the story, but I'm not going to talk about it, because I think I'd rather leave that one as a surprise for those seeing the film for the first time. In terms of bonus features, there's a making of short and a blooper reel, both of which are fun. The only other bonus consists of a selection of trailers. The main movie is the draw here, though, and it's not the best thing from Full Moon, but it's definitely works well with the rest of the movies. Spooky Ventures is the home for spooky content and spooky merchandise on the web. Check it out today at spookyventures.com. And remember, always keep it spooky.